Yo, what's good, everybody? And we are here with the Nerd Box again. Today, inside of this video, we have me, Dom, Deuce Major, and EJ in this video with us today. So, this is the second part or the second episode of Moon Knight. And so far for me, man, this episode, I feel like it was better than the first one. What y'all think?
Oh yeah, definitely better by a long yard.
Way better.
By a long yard. Yeah, man.
Like, is it that
Probably
far?
didn't play out how we said it was.
No, yeah, it didn't pan out how we thought it was gonna pan out. That would have been nice, but we probably will see that later on.
But you know what? This wasn't a bad exchange though, so I can't say I was disappointed.
No, it wasn't. It definitely answered some questions.
Yeah, but it left some too.
Like what?
Like for the fact, what the hell was he doing in Egypt at the very end? How did he get there? It just jumped straight to that.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, that what I'm saying.
I don't know. It might have been a time. It might have been a time skip.
And if Kanju only agreed to give Mark the powers of Moon Knight, why was he able to activate the suit or whatever you want? I guess it technically was a suit.
Are you talking about Steven?
Yeah.
I mean, they all the same. They're all in one. Because I mean, he was there trying to tell Steven to like punch his throat and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think he can activate the suit too, man. It's just he would rather Mark because Mark is more skilled.
Yeah.
But it don't seem like Mark is really that dude, man. He just seemed like a pawn.
But see, Mark, the way him and Kanju was talking, he was saying that basically he made the deal and it didn't concern him. So I took it as like it only works with him in a way, unless Kanju was like, you know what, all right, fine, I'm gonna just, it is one person, so if he called for the suit, he can use it too. Then
No, not really. I mean, if you think about it, remember he explained. He said, Steven said, explain it to me, and Mark was like, I'm a vessel, and so are you. So they're both the vessel. You know what I mean?
The vessel.
Yeah, it's actually Steven's. I guess Steven's body, maybe. I guess I don't even know anymore.
Yeah, that's the other part. I still don't know whose body it really is. Is it Stevens or Mark? And how many other personalities do we have actually?
I think it's Steven's body, and Mark is just in there. I don't know, but
see,
I feel like it's only two. But he always sees what's his name, Conjuring.
But see, that's the thing though. Mark got government IDs and stuff. I don't think I've seen no IDs of Stevens other than his name badge.
The thing is,
I mean, I can go get a fake ID.
A split person coming in. Mark is the host. That's really Mark Barker. He's a former mercenary. But over time, they kind of flipped the switch when he stayed Steven. They try to have a low profile.
That don't make sense.
That's how the comics said it.
Hey, look, man.
That's how the comics said
it. Yeah, the comics ain't been a Disney thing in how long?
I can't say that. I can't say that. Because definitely not with that Spider-Man movie. But
comics have not been a Disney thing in a long time. Maybe
no,
couple of costumes.
The Eternals was a lot more accurate to that comic than we. But that wasn't a comic that I was familiar with. But from what I went back and looked, it was pretty accurate. I don't know if trying to mesh it together into a movie was hard, but it was pretty accurate for the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty accurate.
They go off comics, bro.
So since they go off of comics, then Steven is some secret ass billionaire, then, huh?
Yeah, I doubt that.
I doubt that. Go off of comics, my ass, man.
Yeah. I don't think they do it. You know, with Disney, it seemed like to me they more so loosely based things on a mix of different comics that they like. You know what I'm saying? Like like with the Wanda thing, almost look like they telling the no mutant story in reverse. You know, with the Avengers and all of it, just like they pick and choose what comics runs they liked and what they want to use. But
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know with the Moon Knight thing, man. I don't think they really following the
no,
comic.
I don't think they follow in the comic at all. Because hell, the dude Steven turned into the version of Moon Knight he turned into is supposed to be some type of detective or something like that. And dude clearly ain't about nothing.
Yeah, nothing at all. I mean,
Yeah,
but I get they following the comic. Come on, man. But I don't know,
worth
man.
the
And
Google.
I like how they cleared up that the figure he keeps seeing. What is his name?
Conjure,
Conjun?
Conjure.
Conju.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, the figure he I'm glad they clear up that he really can't harm
do
him.
nothing.
He can
Yeah,
toss things here and there like little poltergeist or whatever, but
yeah.
that's
He
about as
scared
far
the
as it
shit
goes.
out of us.
Cause the other guy, man, he's like, oh, he said this, huh?
He was
Oh,
like,
okay.
"Can you hear him?"
Yeah, you hearing like, nah, not anymore.
Nah.
I was that guy, but I broke free of that and
Which was another trippy thing, man. I wonder why he stopped being his avatar
see, I don't know.
and
Cause
why
yeah,
he
he was
won't
like,
and
cause he
see,
was trying to talk to Mark.
yeah,
He
yeah.
said, what
And
did he
see,
promise you that he'd let you free? It's
yeah,
like,
that he would let us.
damn,
And Mark got quiet. He
Mark
shut
he
smooth
ain't
the
even
fuck
saying
up.
nothing.
He ain't say nothing. He ain't say nothing. And it be stuff like this that make me think Mark is the main host and Steven is a split personality. Cause he married, bro. We done seen ID and credentials. People be knowing about him being a mercenary. Steven just seemed like a random guy that would just have some humbug job in a gift shop.
But I
And
mean,
all the information he knew was basically the stuff that his wife had studied. Dude,
mm,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? And she was spitting the information to him before, like that was her life's work or some shit, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And like he took that personality and created based off of what he liked, what she was doing type thing. So I don't know if Steven's supposed to be smarter and Mark's supposed to be just a muscle or something.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's confusing, but it's not confusing after you
Using,
put it
yeah,
that way. Only because, like, yeah, after you said that, Mark did like mention, like you said, you was gonna set me free, and
yeah,
he was saying that she would be the next host.
yeah, which is
So seeing
another
that Mark
thing.
would get set free, yeah, that has to be his body.
Yeah. And I wonder why he got his eye on her for the next host.
Cause she be throwing hands.
Yeah,
She
she
handle
was
her,
putting
she
that
handle
motherfucker
her
back.
own.
Yeah. Layla is with all the shit.
But that Jada
Yeah.
shit, he don't need no protection. I had to
So what?
throw, I had to throw that in there. My bad.
Hey, what did you say?
Hey, I said she's just like Jada Pinkett. She need no protection.
Hey man,
No,
look
she
here.
don't need no protection.
We're not talking about that, man. We're not talking about that.
Yeah, because he definitely wasn't Smith and
Hey
nobody out
man.
there.
Hey,
If anything, he was getting Will Smith.
yeah, we ain't talking about that, man. I'm done.
They gotta say you get Will.
But I don't know, man. This I think this third episode is gonna end up being the better of the three though.
Yeah, most definitely.
Cause it
They
seems
picked up
like
on
this
some
third
shit.
episode is about to get a little real.
I mean, they've been picking up on the storyline a lot faster in the second episode. I think the first one was more a mystery than anything.
Yeah. But the only reason I say the third episode is gonna get a bit more real because they took the little medallion thing.
Mhm. Oh
They
yeah, he
took it.
did get
They
it.
got to get that joint back before he summon whatever the fuck.
And he did that dude dirty in the alleyway, man. Yeah,
Yeah, man. He was like, hell yeah, let me get that. You don't need that.
I give you food, shelter, whatever you need. Just give me that.
Yeah.
Gave it to him, and he still took him. I
He
was
said,
like,
oh,
dang,
I wish you were around to see the world we create. I said, this
man.
mother.
I was like, oh, you gonna play me, bro? I should have threw
Right.
that shit in the ditch.
Man, look, I should have threw it down the alleyway and
Like down the alley, yeah.
Let Layla take that thing on that motorcycle, man.
Oh, and that little moped, they would have caught her ass.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
probably
I
would have.
firmly believe they'd have caught her ass.
They probably would have. See, and the thing that get me is after Mark killed the demon, right?
Mhm.
Why didn't he go back to where Layla was anyway?
You know, he was doing a lot of weird shit. You know, I don't. There be points where I don't know if he just too busy having his mental breakdowns
Yeah,
where he don't be focused on nothing else. But he definitely did some weird moves. You know, it's like for me, it was he was more so asking Steven for permission to get out. And I know he said something changed, but this was prior to, him realizing, how much control he even had.
yeah,
And he took control of Steven at one point in time. Steven wasn't like closing his eyes or trying to pass out and now he can't seem to do it when he need to do it. He yelling from mirrored stuff,
reflection to reflection.
yeah. So that I thought was kind of weird, but it's as far as the storyline, maybe that's what it was for, like some plot device to keep the story rolling,
Yeah, I
you
don't know,
know.
man. It just yeah, man. I want to know who Mark really is, man. Cause the way
Yeah,
he stumped that mirror, bro.
man, bro, ruthless.
Yeah, like what the hell is making you that angry? Well, I know what's making you that angry. You got this dead fucking mummy bird, what the fuck ever up your ass,
And he
ordering you around, cracking his whip on you,
is
and you
no joke. Neither Conjure don't give not one fuck about nothing.
for real, bro. Then he sweet talked him, bro.
Yeah, play. He
He's
really
like,
played
hey,
him, bro.
look,
You
you
got
ain't get
finesse.
it
That's what it
done.
sounds like.
You ain't get it done. Like I can find somebody to get it done.
He really
Like no,
did
no,
get
no, no,
finesse,
no.
bro.
He's like, yeah, yeah, because you know who the next avatar is, huh? But hey, you're worth protecting. I'm gonna protect you with everything that I have. You're like, what? You
Oh, you
just
got,
threatened me, bro.
oh, you got
Yeah,
finesse.
yeah, he
Nah,
really
he
did
ain't
get
get
finesse.
finesse, bro. Mark is getting pimped.
God,
Mark is getting
that's
pimped.
level. God, yeah, I
Like
got
Yeah,
you.
I know, like, look, man. Like Chappelle said, man, I know a pimp when I see a pimp.
he won, man. I
You,
know
sir,
pimp
are
when I
a
see
pimp.
a pimp, for real.
Man, walking around with a cane, bro.
All you need is that backhand on next.
Like
And
walking
then
around with a cane.
yeah, but he kind of explained the cane too, if I'm not mistaken.
What do you say about the cane?
He was saying that it was a tool of Ahmed or something like that, or it came directly from Ahmed. I forget
Yeah,
exactly how
yeah. That's what he said. That's where his cane came from.
it came from. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, not Carju.
No, no, no. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the dude that do the little balance thing.
Yeah, like he said the cane contained some of the power.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
He
he
said it just
demonstrated that
contained the fraction of it. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, and he demonstrated that because he was like oh yeah, I don't want to use this. The Steve was like, then don't.
Hmm, hmm, hmm.
I'm like, what you mean you don't want to use it? Don't use it then.
So they trying to free Ahmed. That's the goal from what it looked like though, for the most part.
Yeah, and I think he might have had Steven up until the point to where it's like, hey man, kids touch my arm, kids fade away.
He had Steven convinced almost up until he asked about the
The
killing of the kids.
kids. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's like, I'm not down. I draw the line at killing
yeah,
children.
yeah. And then I'm like, bro, all of y'all kind of
This one.
closing in. Everybody stopped doing all their little individual activities.
And so the first time I watched this episode, man, and it was iffy. Now the second time when you actually pay attention to
The
when
details.
those supposedly police came and picked him up and left him in the car,
Yeah.
and they basically just left him in the car to hear him talk to Mark.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay, so yeah, that is going on. Here, come on, get out the car.
Yeah, because I don't think old girl believed him for the majority of the doggone show.
Which one?
Layla,
I still don't think she convinced. Cause I mean, she didn't see it and she didn't hear it.
I think she heard what's his name talking to him about it.
Mm. Yeah, she
And
probably did hear
I
him
don't,
talking
yeah,
about it.
I don't know how much of that she heard, but I think she heard a portion of that. That I don't know if that made her a believer or not, but she seemed to
I
go
don't think
along.
it did, man.
Well,
She
no,
seen,
you right, because that was that part where they ran away, and she kept calling him Mark, and he was like, I don't know who the fuck
yeah,
Mark is a little bit.
she had to call this man Steven to kind of like,
Yeah,
oh, okay.
but you know what? It
Keep
was maybe
spazzing.
maybe now she like okay, he really believed he's Steven.
I don't think so, man. I think it was more of a telling what he needed to hear so he can
Yeah.
save us type ordeal.
Or
You know
she
what I
just
mean? Because
think
she
he
she
having a
really
mental
seemed
breakdown.
like her character just seemed like one of them characters where she don't listen and
No, she
she just
definitely
jump
listen.
out there and do what she wants to do anyway.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, yeah, like, how you gonna come here? I'm about to show you this shit, and you just push me out the way and go in my shit, go in my bag.
That's probably why
Yeah, what you mean? You
Conjure,
got divorce papers. You are no
yeah,
longer able to do this anymore.
that you know what is a trippy thing, bro? She pulled them out her back pocket like it was nothing. She had caught this man over a course of months, thinking he was dead, and you was only tripping about signing these divorce papers.
Yeah.
Man,
I ain't
look
gonna
at
lie.
here.
That's cold hearted.
That's crazy.
No, I ain't cold hearted. I mean, at the end of the day, remember, she was like, "Oh, so this is what it's been about. So you could take this and leave by yourself." So he
Yeah,
was he was he like they risked their life for that thing, and he just like vanished with it.
yeah. He
So at
just
that
kind of
point, I
vanished.
think she was more of trying to figure out where it was at, because it
You,
seems like she knows everything already.
you,
You know what I
you
mean? And
think?
it seemed like she's cool with taking this power over because she
Yeah,
knows everything
right.
about this power.
I
So it
don't know.
don't seem like she has a problem with it. I think Mark is the only one that has a problem with it.
Or Steven, but
I
you
don't think
think
so. I think he's legit trying to get his body back, but keep her away from becoming, Moon Knight.
yeah.
But she's cool with becoming Moon Knight because she see what that power does. You know what I
Mm.
mean? And I feel like she wants that.
Then that made me wonder why it chose Mark, or was he just the first on scene type deal?
I don't know. I don't know why it chose Mark. We need to do a little bit more reading on this, man, because
Yeah,
it's
because
getting more interesting by the episode, man. And the questions that I need, like the questions I have and the answers I want, like Disney not feeding me fast enough.
which is why I went back and read, bro. Because from what I understood, Mark was like, he was a mercenary, just like they saying he is in this one. And he went to Cairo, Egypt, and he found the damn
Scared.
Cairo. I mean, Kanju. He found Kanju's spirit or some shit, and I guess that's whenever they made the deal or bonded or however it happened. And I'm wondering if that's what we saw in the end. Maybe they explain Mark's story, or if this just a continuation of what happened. I don't know how he got there.
Oh, you talk about the ending when he was in Egypt.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I don't think that was like telling Mark's side of the story or anything. Because when you look at it, that mirror he broke, right?
mhm,
That's the mirror, and you can see Steven sitting in the mirror with the cover on him.
yeah.
So like, because Steven had the cover on him, but Mark was sitting on the floor.
Yeah.
So nah, I think this is just I don't know, a time jump or he got sent there, like he got teleported there. I don't know, but I think it was a time jump.
Maybe so. Ain't no telling with this one. Ain't you can't really guess what direction they.
Yeah, and I think this right here might be the portion of Mark and Steven being that rich billionaire or whatever, because
Mm,
he's sitting pretty comfortable in that room, man.
yeah, he really
Yep.
was sitting pretty comfortable.
Boy had
The,
a
the,
thing vase of wine, chilling, bro, just drinking and going to the balcony, looking out, and
but he
he,
he also looked like his mental state wasn't in no better shape neither. The way he was sitting on that floor.
I mean, the only reason it probably like that because he knows was about to go down. Like we don't know, Steven don't know, Mark knows.
Yeah.
That's why when he was talking to hell, you say his name, Conjum,
Conjure.
Conjurum, when he
Caught
was
you.
talking to him,
Yeah,
and he
Conjure.
was like, yeah, you know we got to go at next.
Yeah.
You know we got to go, and then he was like, ah, he kind of had that look like,
Damn, I feel like it.
Yeah.
yeah. So it's something that we don't know. It's just them, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna. I don't know. I'm not even gonna say I know what they're gonna do in the next episode because
Yeah. You
you
just don't
don't.
really know.
Estimation time.
That's fair.
You don't, but I do feel like this next episode is gonna be real good episode though.
Yeah.
It's
I
really
wonder.
setting up to be one.
I wonder what this third episode gonna lead into. Because, like I said, I had just as many questions as they answered. You know, and I wonder if Mark gonna lose his wife to Steve.
I don't. I mean, hell, they're the same person.
Yeah, kind of, but they different all at the same time. Apparently, Mark's an asshole.
I mean, you get. I mean, I don't know if he's really an asshole
Or
or
In the
he
comments, he
just dead
was.
because I mean,
ass.
he said he stated that he was trying to protect her. That's why
That's
he
what he
filed for the
said.
divorce
I
because
protected
he
until
he
he
didn't
did him wrong.
wanted he wanted her far away from him
Yeah,
so that she doesn't get selected and used as the next avatar.
but see
But
that
she
be
ain't going nowhere, divorce or
that
not. Like you can tell, she there.
yeah, she not going though. But that be my thing though, bro. So he said he wanted to protect her, and he got conjured. That would imply that he knew he was gonna be able to get conjured. So did he go by himself and get conjured? Is that why she feel betrayed? Because I don't know if she necessarily know that much about conjure, and if she do, she playing the long game.
Yeah, I
And
don't know. Maybe they both knew. It's just Mark was more qualified.
I really got to see what I hope they give more insight on Layla in the third episode. I kind of want to see how much more she know and
Man, for all
what
that, man. I want to see the damn suit.
I do want to see the suit, bro. But
You see
I
how
want
I
to see
honestly,
the damn
so
suit, damn it.
honestly, the way they did it is so curious because I want to see the story and the origin story, but he already got the suit.
Yeah,
And you would think he'd use it more, seeing he already had the suit for a minute. It seemed like the way they talk, like he done had the suit for at least a year or something.
man.
You
He
know,
probably had it longer than that because it seemed
probably
like he
like
was working on this for
facts,
a
bro.
while.
That's facts, probably longer. And it just seemed like he done had it for so long, he would use it more, or he has used it more, or somebody would have seen it before all this, and he ain't used it that much. But at the same time, the story is progressing along properly, and it's still an origin story. And it's like I want to see more of the suit, but I want them to explain this shit before they really just start going,
See, but
it's
I mean
me
that's the
super
thing,
duper.
though. I mean, they can explain it, but still give
At
you
the
the
same
suit.
time, yeah, yeah,
Like,
I
bro,
agree.
like we seen so far in this show, we seen this suit three
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 times,
times. Two
yeah,
technically, because the second suit was different.
yeah, and that really didn't give no insight on what he could do differently. Suit
Yeah,
was
it's
clean though. The
Yeah,
boy was
yeah.
fly.
He said it. He said, "Hey, man, it's kind of nice."
Kind of nice. That boy was fly now.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. Like it's cool or whatever, not. But I don't know. I always thought it was gonna be more. I really thought it was gonna be more than just like quick little peeks of the suit. You know what I mean? Like they was gonna give me the mashed potatoes and then I go down to the next table and get the gravy.
You know, the 6 episodes, you think they would move it along a little bit with the
I don't,
suit.
I
Anyway,
don't, I don't know, man. I feel like
we not
we're
gonna
not
get a good
really
look at the suit until
we
episode
we
five.
really gonna see the suit in like maybe 4 and 5.
That's why I say you're not gonna get a good look at this suit until episode five. I don't even think four is the episode, bro.
But you know what? They gave you a good look at the suit, man. 'Cause they ain't showed me cleaning them buildings when he been jumping across the
Don't get us
rooftops.
wrong. You know, they definitely showed the suit. They hadn't showed the extent of him using it like we done seen other characters, and
Yeah.
we done seen characters switch suits. You know, we've seen him switch suits technically, I guess, but we ain't seen him really do that. We ain't seen him. We don't know if the ropes that wrap around him can swing his ass. We don't know if the motherfucker can glide across the sky.
Hey
You
man,
know,
look. I mean the way he jumped across that building top, man. I don't think he need to glide.
but you know, it's just it's little things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like we haven't seen much action in the suit. We seen just a little bit,
Yeah,
especially
I
just
mean they give you just a little. They give you enough to make it to the next episode, which is what it seems like Disney.
yeah,
That's what they do.
yeah, salt pepper that shit in there.
Yeah, man.
They give you a little bit at a time, man. Just
Hmm.
a little bit right now till the next one come out.
Yeah, and
A
that's how they
whole
gonna
a
keep
whole
doing it.
damn week. A whole week.
They could have really started it off with two
They could have
episodes.
started off with 2, but I guess they didn't do that because it's only 6 episodes. So
Which is another thing. Since when did six become the standard for shows like in a season? Man, it done went from like 20 episodes down to 15. Now we at six a
It's because it's supposed
season.
to be a movie. That's the reason why it's supposed to be a
But
movie.
yeah, I
They're gonna
agree.
cut
exactly,
up.
I agree.
exactly.
They're gonna
It
cut
should
the
I've
have
been
people.
been
saying, but
yeah,
I've been saying that since they released these shows, I've been saying that these
yeah,
shows are supposed to be movies. They just
like movies. Yeah.
they extended for
If that's the
a
case,
longer period of time, and
yeah,
the only reason they really doing that is to keep the subscribers.
yeah. I mean, if that was the case, if they was gonna do it like that, to me, it could have still been a movie, but you know, hell, bring it back to the straight to DVD type of release. You know, like
But they,
Netflix do with their
but they
streaming
wouldn't do
service.
that though.
You know what I'm saying? And put these B list superhero movies they got lined up and release them directly to the streaming service. How they tried to do Black Widow. You know, and not like they gonna complain. You know, because they like legitly, bro. Who's gonna complain about not having this Moon Knight movie? Like nobody was checking for a Moon Knight movie. There probably been people that want it, but you know they not trying to green light that stuff like this got to go first. But
I mean,
putting it
you
in
gotta.
a TV show format, it don't work. They could have just did it like a straight to streaming movie. A TV show for these type of stories don't work. They you could just tell they just chopping it up to stretch it out.
Yeah, yeah, and like so far with new Moon Knight, you really can't tell. You can tell, but you can't really
Can't
tell.
tell.
Like, but when it came to the Hawkeye movie, well, yeah,
Yeah,
movie,
yeah.
because I,
He
I,
should have had a
I
movie.
thought at one point the trailers was for a Hawk Knight movie,
Hmm.
but I might be tripping. I don't know.
I think it
But
was supposed to be a TV show. I'm not sure.
that's the thing, though. Is some of these scenes that they end the episode on is clearly movie scenes.
Yeah,
Clearly,
yeah,
like they don't even have a good ending at the end of the damn episodes, man. That's just like I don't know. The Moon Knight, it doesn't really do that. Hell, the first one ended with him showing the suit, and then it just go to black when he started walking. This one, it basically was saying. So I think they're getting better at ending these episodes a certain way, so that it actually seems like they're supposed to be episodes, but it's obvious it's supposed to be a movie.
Yeah, they getting better at the fact of making it look like it's supposed to be a show. One Division was the worst one. That felt like it was supposed to be a movie. You could look at it and see they didn't even measure the episodes up properly. You know, they were different time lengths and everything. You could tell this was like this should have been a movie. If it wasn't supposed to be a movie, it should have been a movie.
Yeah,
They,
I think at that point, man, they was really trying to catch their footing though.
but
But this Moon Knight,
it's
like
just that,
you could tell that they actually found their footing with
yeah,
turning these things into episodes because it seems like it's supposed to be a TV show, but you know it's supposed to be a movie just because the way it's going.
yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean? Like I don't necessarily I don't know how much people know about Moon Knight. I don't know a lot about Moon Knight. And I feel like it wasn't enough knowledge on this character spread around to
hmm
turn it into a TV show.
I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to feed the people, like you said, they feed the information of Moon Knight out there to give
yeah.
people a better understanding. So
Well,
when this start building up, the movies start coming out more.
they're doing a bullshit job on that. I need more than one episode a fucking week.
Yeah, I agree with the number of episodes.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
understand, but they try to
Like
feed
Yeah,
fuck
you.
all that, man. Fuck that. Okay. All
yeah,
these other TV shows, like before fucking Disney blew the fuck up with this Marvel shit. I can watch a TV show.
binge it.
The TV show ends, right? The episode ends,
That's a
and
fact.
I'm not like, dang, what happened? Oh man, that next episode it ended. That's the episode. Next
You talk about
episode is just another episode.
they talk
This
about
It,
getting
this
rid
you
of all
know,
the
like
I don't mind
every
the
episode
cliffhanger. It be every episode.
is a cliffhanger. Every episode is a cliffhanger. Even the last episode of these shows be cliffhangers.
Yeah,
Look
that's
how they
true.
did. Look how they did Loki.
Yeah,
Cliffhanger.
and Hawkeye.
Cliffhanger. All of it.
Even though that one was predictable and Kingpin's supposed to be blind, but it's a cliffhanger. We don't even know if they get in the second season for sure.
Hey, look here, man. I don't know what you were looking
Yeah,
at in your camera for it to freeze the way it froze, but good lord.
facts. I wanted to say
I like to say mine first.
something.
Hey, I don't know what you've been looking at, but god.
I thought mine froze. I'm about to say, damn,
No, it was you.
it was me.
Yeah, it was you.
Oh, I'm
I'm
about
good.
to
It's
say, damn,
so good, bro. I'm kicking it.
Yeah, man. Y'all switched service tonight.
Oh yeah, I love it. You can have mine, bro.
I'm about to
You
say
have it.
it didn't freeze on my end. It kept going.
That when the video come out, you'll see.
Oh, okay.
But see that, like you just bugging it. You just said, "Damn, what the fuck I'm doing here?"
Yeah, mine didn't freeze on mine. On my end, I just kept talking. I was wondering what y'all was talking about.
I mean, we could hear you,
We
Oh,
heard everything, bro. It
but yeah,
froze on
man.
you.
Like I don't know, man. Like I like the shows,
mhm,
but I hate these cliffhangers, man. I
yeah.
can't stand them. They eat away at you for a whole week for you to get to this next episode, get a little bit of meat out of this episode,
Mm.
and then
It's a hella pause.
yeah, man, and
But
then
here's the thing, though. What
and
if that's
then
what they trying to get to you to do? They want you to have wonder what's the next thing gonna happen. What's this gonna do? What if they want you
no,
to do that? So you want to watch the next
no.
episode, though, bro?
Look, man, I'm gonna say it just like this right here. Had we not be doing these episodes right now
Mhm.
on this podcast, I'd have wait and binge watch this whole show like I usually
Be
do.
back.
I usually hold off,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I wanted to do episodes on this show. I wanted to keep up with most of the stuff that's releasing and coming out. Had it not been like that, had we not started this podcast, I'd have waited.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'd have waited because I know how Disney shows are. Cliffhanger, ridiculous cliffhanger, and then the last episode will be a stupid cliffhanger, and now you be guessing like, dang, is there going to be a season two? When is season two releasing? Every show,
It's always questions, not enough answers.
every show. Like I can't, man, I can't take it. But I have no choice. I have no choice because we got to get this content out. But this episode, like the first episode was good. Don't get me wrong, it was good, but I like this one better. And it's not because they showed the suit twice. They answer is more mainly because they answer questions. You know what I mean? The I mean they showed the suit twice. They had a little bit more action in it,
Hmm.
and you actually see the damn action. They don't blank out and then show back up and everything's done. It's giving you more of the story. Is putting the puzzle together. When you're paying attention. So now, exactly what they want to happen is happening now with us sitting here talking about it, trying to make these discussions. Now, what they're about to do, I'm about to go get these comics off of Amazon. I'm about to read.
A lot of issues, bro. That's a lot of issues to read, man.
But no, but that's the thing though. See, once I started reading it and I started seeing certain stuff that was supposed to be in the show and is not in the show, I'm gonna start nitpicking and I'm gonna pick this
Yeah.
show apart. And that's my only fear about it. I'm gonna pick this damn show apart.
Well, shoot, I would if that's the case, bro. Because like I said, I went online and got like summaries over the stuff on YouTube and stuff like that, and it filled in the blanks. If you go back and read thoroughly through the comments and use a nitpick, I would just watch the show as a whole first, and then go and read it and see how it compares.
You know what? I might have to do that, man. Like save it for the final for this series.
Yeah,
Like after all the episodes out,
and do
I'm
it
like
direct.
blase. But see what yeah, I might do that.
Oh, you can pick this whole thing apart, then, man.
Man, look, I wish I could have picked apart this fucking Spider-Man movie, but your ass just refused to watch it. But
Man, it wasn't bad. It
it
wasn't
wasn't
bad.
no. I like the movie. I like the movie. It's
No,
just
I was telling bro it wasn't bad because he ain't watched it.
oh, the movie was good. God damn it! I ain't gonna lie to you to make you feel good. You missed out on a good movie. The fucking
Especially
movie out
got
digitally.
all that.
The movie is digital, and you still ain't see it, and you missing out.
I'm not gonna miss out too much, man.
Yeah, shit.
God damn. You put
Yeah,
me on the spot.
man. Look, but I am gonna say this though. We'll get there. We'll get there. This, we're gonna get past all these issues that we're having right now and get everybody on one page.
You
But
gonna
we'll
find
do like we did the
all
last
around.
video. Deuce,
You
what was the best part about this episode?
That's art. You know, I'm gonna take the the non so action scene, but mostly when he was sitting there talking to the dude that's basically working for Ahmed,
Yeah,
because he broke down a lot of stuff, and kind of cleared up a few things, especially like you said with Conju, he can't really do nothing. All he can do is be mad and make it windy, and make bruh hallucinate and talk to him, talk his head off and yell at him, fuss. That how he was the avatar for him at one point in time, showing that you can break free of this dude. You know, you don't have to work for him. He jump body to body like he a parasite or something. But I like yeah, I like the whole the conversation he had with dude. You know, it was enlightening more than anything. The rest of it was kind of like it was more passive. It was playful. They was just kind of showing you I do have a suit, and if I do it as Steven,
Yeah, I'm glitching bad, man.
I'm not.
man,
That is your ass, man. You bringing this bad juju in my
yeah.
damn
I
video.
don't, I don't know what's going on. I swear it's clear
It's
as a
his ass. It's him.
oh,
Hey, well, I finally doing good. Y'all want to blame me?
Yeah, I'm gonna blame you, man.
Damn, that hurts.
I don't know what's going on.
Motherfucker, put us on the
Look,
damn. It grabbed your hand. Oh, I wish you could see the world we're creating. He just sucking our fucking Wi-Fi. We're getting in land cable connections. It's just sucking all of it out of there. It's like, oh, I wish you could be here and sucking
hey,
all of it. His shit looks goddamn flawless tonight.
hey, it's time to
Man,
shine. It's time to
I got
shine.
all the bars and everything. I ain't had not one issue.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what the fuck he did. He done hacked our shit or something.
I know what
Yeah,
happened. I'll tell you after the show.
yeah.
Yeah,
That was my favorite scene more than anything. Seeing dude kind of clear up some stuff for Steven because Steven about lost his shit.
yeah. Okay, EJ.
I'll get back to you.
Well,
Oh man. But you know what? I was gonna say the same thing, but I don't want to say the same thing that you said. So I'm gonna say my favorite part was damn when he left the storage unit, like the storage unit part, like when he first went to the storage unit, found out everything, all the way up to the point to where those police came and picked him up, and he was sitting there talking to Layla. He was finding out this, finding out that, and it really painted that picture like Steven is like a reflection of her,
yeah,
like what we were saying is what it seemed like, because he's like, yeah, that's my favorite poet. She's like, nah, that's mine.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And I feel like, however Steven is really how Mark painted this alter ego,
yeah,
That's
and
deep.
it's seeming like, I don't know. You think that him doing this alter ego exactly like how she is like his way of trying to get Amit to accept Steven instead of her?
that's actually a good way to put that. I don't know if
Oh yeah, I took a Wi-Fi back. I took
Oh
it back.
shit, there it is.
yeah, right.
Ooh, it's everybody tonight. Ooh, god damn.
Yeah,
Hey, I was so close. I was so close.
Yeah, you talk a little too much shit. Hey, I can
that's
say
our
this right here.
in the thinking man position. He was.
When mine started glitching, I kept my bars.
Mine disappeared.
Yeah, your shit went away.
No, I say I know I had my bars the whole time. I was
Your shit turned to all tail.
like,
I remember that too.
oh,
Yeah.
damn, that's crazy.
Dang, I thought I was doing good too, man.
And them cops wasn't even. Well, I can't say it wasn't real cops, but
And you know what? I think they were real cops. It's just
yeah, I do too.
they
They
part
just
of the
part of the
game,
cult.
man.
Yeah, part of the
They
cult.
yeah.
He got people in his pocket though.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't
Yeah,
even
he
know. I
got full.
don't know if he got people in his pocket or he just convinced
Got the
people
right
like
people to
this is
recruit.
life now.
Yeah,
If you want to be here, I'm gonna check your hand. Hold your hand.
I wonder how far his reach is.
I think he got touch.
No, I'm talking about like with the amount of people he got, like how high up,
I don't know.
you know what
I
I'm
don't know,
saying? This
man.
dude move around pretty easily, you know, he ain't had no issues with law enforcement or nothing.
And look here, I'm trying to figure out how the hell he moving around so damn fast. Which would
Man,
probably
easily.
which would probably explain how Mark ended up in Egypt so damn fast.
That he probably got the Ahmed already, or no, he trying to free Ahmed. Or is he trying to free Ahmed from himself, or is he just trying to free Ahmed?
I don't even know, man.
See what I'm saying?
Gotta
This
see. I
shit
gotta I
confusing.
gotta watch this episode again, man, to get the full understanding of it. So by the time
Me,
we do the
me too.
final, by the time yeah, I bet you do.
Oh, bro said it. Me too. Me too. Me too. You know what I'm
But
saying?
by the time we do the final episode for this series, man, like we really gonna dig into this joint.
Yeah.
I got
'Cause this show is all over the place.
Yeah, man. Like I don't know if it's because it's supposed to be that way or it's because of the way that Disney's doing it.
I think it's supposed to be that way, bro. No, welcome to the mind of a maniac type shit. You know, a fractured mentality is 1 minute you here, 1 minute you there type deal. You know, the only part that they not getting right for me is the jumping between personalities. They telling it in a unilateral way, like when it's when we looking at it from Steven's perspective, it's Steven's perspective. But
Yeah,
when we looking at it from Mark, we looking at it from Steven's perspective of Mark. It's never just from Mark's perspective. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. Okay, so just like last time, man. What we ranking it? What's the rank, man?
Hmm.
What we got?
Uh,
Do
I'm gonna get a solid 8. Or oh no, we not ranking it like that no
yeah,
more.
man.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Okay, okay. I got you. I got you. Man, I gave the other one a A.
yeah.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I gave the other one an A. Now I feel like it's somewhere in between A and S, but you know, I'm gonna just give this a strong A, bro. I think I'm gonna leave it a strong A, and if I could bump that other one down, it'd be definitely a B or a A minus, because that first episode ain't have nothing on this one.
It was a
Mm.
beat for me.
Yeah,
There's a B for you.
That last episode. We're talking
Oh,
about last.
I was about to say, like,
yeah.
what
I was
you
like,
got going
cause
on?
I'm
Like,
confused.
your final rank is gonna be, yeah,
I
Yeah,
told
yeah.
I'm gonna give this one low A. It's gonna be an A tier.
The low A.
Yeah, low A. It's building, bro. You gotta build it up casually. You can't just
Look,
boom.
sir, sir,
man, I ain't
sir,
sparing no goddamn punches.
sir. Explain your low A. Explain this to me.
It's like this, bro. You don't want to give out a souffle that's looking nice and all of a sudden it falls flat. And
Explain,
you gotta,
explain to me what a low A is.
you know how you got the A tier,
You,
right?
yeah, I know.
But it's in the back of the A tier. It's at the very back of it. It ain't in the front. That's what to the next level to the end. It's to the back of it. You know, it's like
Bruh,
at the back
It's
of the
still a,
line of eight.
it's still an A.
bruh, just let it go, bruh.
It's still an A.
Yeah, I know.
Here, how the hell you have a low A? How far back is this list gonna go with 6 episodes? That A ain't too goddamn low.
Say, well, you might as well just say A minus and A plus.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's A. I give it an A though. I give it an
God, I'm about to say now. You went so hard for Naruto in this top 10, but you going against all the laws.
A. Naruto is supposed to be in the top 10, but that's for another time. That's another time.
Right? Yeah, it's another time whenever you can finish watching the fillers. Anywho,
God damn.
I'm gonna say an A. I'm gonna give this one an A. And
See,
just like I said in the last video, I had
it's
to give
built
that
up.
one a B just because it's gonna be a A somewhere,
Yeah,
and this episode's not gonna stack up against it.
I
Not
want
saying that the first episode was bad, but
yeah,
I definitely enjoyed this one better than the first one.
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
It was stuff in the first one I liked, and it was stuff in this one that I liked. But
This
yeah, this one is
cliffhanger for
definitely, huh?
And
It's
you
that
know,
cliffhanger.
yeah. And you know what? Another thing too, bro. I wonder how often Mark just be setting up random dates for Steven. Cause do it mean anything when he off with a random versus his wife, and if he using Steven's body, or I guess if Steven's personality, or
I
how does that whole
mean,
yeah? Cause he set him up on a whole date. I'm sure he was assuming Steven was gonna get some action.
hey man, at the end of the day,
Do for your boy.
no, 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 at the end of the day, it's still Mark.
It's still Mark.
You right.
At the end of the day,
You
bro,
right.
it's still Mark, man.
But think of the thing. Mark ain't feeling it though. It be Steven
Oh
feeling it.
man,
Mark is
man.
married.
So
Yeah, Mark married, hella married.
Mark
with
is
the
That's
married.
why
divorce
I
papers,
say
You
I
know,
think Mark,
you right here setting up dates, bro. You're married. Stop it,
with
man,
divorce papers, there's a difference.
man. Look, but there's a reason behind the divorce papers. You know what I'm
because
saying,
Mark out
You
here
right. You right.
setting up dates for his boy, which is him.
man? Look,
You try to get
he
the
playing
girl.
his own. He's his own wingman.
He's his own wingman.
That's one hell of a wingman. I can tell you that.
The man, look, his wing, he didn't even know he had a wingman. He was getting dates. He was like, "You asking me out?" And she like, "You almost had me. I see you this weekend."
Man, look. I wonder if she ever gonna pop. She might pop. Nah, she's not gonna pop.
I think she done.
Yeah,
I think that was
she
a one and done.
she got her check
Yeah.
and she was gone.
She got her check and she was gone.
Yeah, man,
Yeah,
she ghosted out real quick. Like,
yeah.
I
I
appreciate you,
definitely don't think Steven gonna get no more
Thank you for
love,
the steak.
no
I'll
more
be.
action.
I'll be
man. I
next.
think Steven gonna get some love from Layla, man.
That's why I say I think Steven gonna take his well Mark's wife.
He better still Mark wife, ain't it? God,
Yeah, how you steal
You
your own
can't
wife?
necessarily. I was about to say you can't necessarily steal somebody that you're already married to.
Yeah, you can't steal your own wife. I mean,
unless you got split personalities with some think it's
I
different.
mean,
but see,
it's the same difference though. Same body, same person.
Hey,
I
two
think
plus
this
two is four, and one plus three is also four. It's not
I think this
the same body.
brings into question how does Steven live his life? Because we've seen how Mark get paid. He got his credentials clearly. He got government ID. He must have a social security number. He American. And Steven is a whole foreigner. Like how does that work? Do he got credentials over there? Did he just pop up over there and get a job?
But
Like
you know what make me think? What makes me think is the guy with the cane, right?
mm,
He talked to Steven.
yeah.
So now I'm thinking like maybe it is Steven's body.
You said who talked to Steven?
The dude with the cane, he was talking to Steven, remember?
Steven.
KG.
He was like, yeah, don't worry, he can't hurt you. He can't do anything. That's all he can do without your help, right? He was talking to Steven and he talked to Mark, yeah, but his main focus was Steven, trying to
I
get
think,
Steven to come over to
yeah,
his side.
yeah.
So
I think because he knows Steven docile, bro. Because you remember in the first episode, he knew about Mark too, because he recognized him as a mercenary.
yeah,
That's why I think he
Bro,
didn't already had a run in with Mark prior to this, or knew about him.
yeah. But that's the thing though, we don't necessarily know how
You know
long
that,
Steven's
yeah,
been going through this. You know
yeah.
what I mean? So whoever body it is, man, it could be a throw up. It depends on how they do the
Fuck
story.
around and it be neither of their body, and it's a third guy.
Hey,
Yeah,
said earlier, you know a pimp when you see one.
man, look
Yeah,
here
man, he pimping. He making sure all his employees are in the same body.
in the same body. I
Hey,
got
hey, look
all
at this, man.
three of y'all.
Look here, man. Layla about to come in here and lay low with y'all. All right? I'm gonna let you know just like this here. Don't let none of y'all touch Layla. Okay? She
What
get 50%
camera is
of the body.
keep the same.
Got and
Oh,
send that
damn.
boy back to Crenshaw.
Man, with your co-hangers, bitch.
That's funny.
Hey, bro.
Yeah,
Oh, Black Dynamite, Layla.
Yeah, real quick, man.
Oh, my God. Yeah,
Threw that
that
shit before he walked in the room.
dude, that shit before you walk in the room.
Yeah, man. But all right, so I think that's it for this one right here. Like, thank everybody for joining in with us. If you're new to the, if you're new, make sure you follow us. You know, all platforms. I'm gonna have that inside the description. If you're not new, you know, make sure you hit that like button, comment, turn your notifications if you haven't already. Like I said at the beginning, it's Dom, Deuce, and EJ inside of this video today. In the audio, because you can't see us. So I'm letting you know who's inside the video. But until next time.
Peace.